Your methods and tactics are impressive, but inferior. They will not save you. Try something else. Weak. You cannot match me! And yeah. Try again. Ready for more? You have skill, but lack experience. Denied. A few seconds. You'll need to be faster. Inadequate. Tenacious. Amusing. What now? No more. Huh. I am stronger, faster, better. You'll regret that. That was a mistake. You're not such a pushover after. Surprising! A few things left, I see. fight well, but not well enough. Not such a pushover after all. Your reluctance to kill is what will a few tricks left, I see. Try again. I'm here to kill. Are you honest with this? Don't regret that. Not such a pushover after all.
You fought well, Batman, but I am stronger, faster, smarter. And so this ends the only way it could.
Tell me where I can find Black Mask.
I expect you'll be worth every penny of that 50 million. A few tricks left. Almost. No more. Weak. Your reluctance to kill is what will defeat you. You'll regret that! Try something else. You've proved more troublesome than I expected. And yet another opportunity you failed to. What now? Amusing. The only way this ends is with death. That was a mistake. Not such a pushover after all. Tenacious. A flawed technique. Aggressive. You thought that would work? You'll need to be faster. Try again. You have skill, but lack experience. Denied. Inadequate. Almost. You thought that would work? Surprising! Try again. Denied. Denation. A few tricks left, surprising! What now? Aggressive! How do you realize that I'm not here to fight? I'm here to kill. A few tricks left, I see. Okay, a few things left, I see. Not such a pushover after all.
It's over, Slade. What are you?
Nice seeing you, Batman. Feel free to let yourself out.
I can't let Penguin get away. There's more I need to ask him. Get up to that balcony. The device Deathstroke was using should do the trick.
than getting into this room. Go on then, beat it a bit harder. Really make me feel it. Well, as you can see, I got the answer. Have a Merry Christmas and piss off.
Alfred, see if you can find any information on a murder at Lacey Towers.
Looks like the police are on the scene now, sir. Oh, and this is interesting. They're saying Black Mask is the victim.
Black Mask dead. I'm on my way there now. drive. Looks like it's part of a larger set. If I can collect enough of these, I should be able to read the file. I should use the device I took from Deathstroke. Alfred, get GCPD to take a look at the final offer. More to Dixon Docks. They'll find Slade Wilson tied up and waiting for them, along with some of Penguin's illegally obtained weapons.
Another anonymous tip? Will do, sir.
Oppressed citizens of Gotham, your cries for help have been heard. I am Anarchy, voice of the people. Here to save you from the plague of corruption that now infests this once proud city. Those hired and elected to keep us free and safe won't lift a finger. And why would they? They've been bought and paid for, encouraged to turn a blind eye. If they won't act, I will. At dawn's first light, the sources of Gotham's ruin will be destroyed. Now, back to your regularly scheduled programming of propaganda and consumerist garbage.
As if there isn't enough going on tonight. I should hurry to Lacey Towers. Before the cops destroy all the evidence from the crime scene Penguin mentioned.
I was hoping to get a minute of your time. See, I've got a story to tell you. About crime and violence. Greed
Whoa,
and
easy now.
vengeance.
I ain't looking for a fight. Got a message, that's all. Anarchy says if you're gonna make it withdrawal, you better do it soon.
Of change. I've planted 3 bombs where Gotham's corruption is at its strongest. Like those I fight to overthrow, I believe in choice. So, whatever you detonate.
Real strange tonight.
Any available homicide unit, please respond to 187 in the Bowery. Officers on scene report victim appears to have fallen from a nearby building.
Put some money down. We'll have a new system.
They say money makes the world go round. It also makes you feel in shackles. You're tied to your job, your mortgage, your need to buy the next shiny thing your overpriced television seduces you. Imagine what you can accomplish if only someone would set us free.
We will fight to the last! You just want to get warm.
Alfred, we've got a problem.
So I saw. This anarchy fellow mentioned 3 bombs, which means 2 still remain.
I need to find them.
I've no doubt you will, sir.
I've planted 3 bombs where Gotham's corruption is at its strongest. But unlike...
Got a bomb killer croc got knocked out of the running, so says he's out. I don't know. Maybe the fact that he's breaking lockup. Prison break when people escape, which happened.
Too bad. You can't shut me off any more than you can the billboards, or the branding on your clothes, or the flyers that litter the streets, or the sound bites that clog the air. I'm in your face. I'm in your head. Just like them. But I'm the menace? Here I am trying to educate. You don't want to hear it. You just want to buy it. Only if everyone else does too. You're drawn to me. Go on, admit it. Like little moths to the light. Lit on over. You want to know what I'm selling? And if you don't, too bad. You can't shut me off any more than you can the billboards, the branding on your clothes, the flyers that litter the streets, or the sound bites that clog the air. Face. I'm in your head. Just like them. Buy it. Everyone else does too. You're drawn to me. Go on, admit it. Too bad. You can't shut me off any more than you can the billboards, the branding on your clothes, the flyers that litter the streets, the sound bites that clog the air. Just like them. But I'm the menace? Here I am trying to educate. You don't want to hear it. You just want to buy it. Only if everyone else does too. You're drawn to me. Go on, admit it. Like little moths to the light. Lit on over. You want to know what I'm selling? And if you don't, too bad. You can't shut me off any more than you can the billboards or the branding.
We gotta shut them down to shut them up. Otherwise, we'll never be free.
Sound bites that clog the air. I'm in your face. I'm in your head. Just like them. But I'm the menace? Here I am trying to educate.
That's the path?
I've planted 3 bombs where Gotham's corruption is at its strongest.
Attention Gotham citizens. Emergency protocols are in effect. Streets are closed and citizens are requested to stay in their homes. There's a mass gang. Lights and gadgets. We see anything like that, we're supposed to radio reports.
Billy clubs, guns. They walk down the streets, we avert our eyes.
Anarchy's right, you know. Cops don't care about us. We'd be better off without them. But you already knew that, didn't you?
Honor? No. They want power, and the badge gives it to them. Those people do for protection.
We grab ourselves a scanner and think about where the assassins are. So we can make sure we're nowhere near. So we can move left, stop fighting, and go after Batman, right? Okay. They considering giving Gordon the job. This could be bad. Bad for him. There's no way the boys upstairs will support it. Then who's it gonna be? What happened, you know, afterwards, with the cops all gone? Most of them are so crooked we'll be safer without them. But someone's gotta keep the peace. Not someone, everyone. See, we'll be equals now, sharing the responsibility. I don't know. It sounds complicated. If anything, it'll be easier. We are the many! You got what we You
Interesting. Even after knowing all you did about the places I targeted, you spared them.
Sorry to disappoint you.
Disappoint me? Not at all. Come on down to the courthouse so we can continue Gotham's trial. I've planted 3...
what you got. The showbo he's messing with. I've had enough of this. Come on, bring it! I've been looking for a good scrap.
I'm so glad you came. It's an honor, really. There's so much for us to discuss.
What do you want?
I'd like to propose an alliance. I think the two of us could accomplish great things together.
I don't work with criminals. You need to turn yourself in.
Tell you what, I'll turn myself in as soon as you do the same. But you don't consider yourself a criminal, do you? The suit, the gadgets, the sense of entitlement. You're just another rich kid atoning for his fiscal sins. Such a shame.
We will bring down the mighty!
We can shoot!
Not quite.
For the people!
Leave them alone!
We can't beat that! That's awesome!
Side here.
We ain't living like this no more! Why won't you... I'll knock you down!
Is this dangerous? The answer is yes!
Someone! Let's get on it!
I ask for discourse and you respond with violence.
We should be above this! We could accomplish so much together!
You're just a kid.
So? What does it matter? I wanted to make a difference. I thought you'd feel the same.
I do, but not like this. A lot of innocent people almost died tonight because of you.
Innocent? They watched as Gotham went to hell and didn't do a thing!
They're just afraid.
No, they're weak! And so are you.
Police are on their way.
You ever wonder how things got to be so bad here? I do. All the time. See, I don't think men like Roman Sionis or Oswald Cobblepot are responsible. They're just a reflection of our apathy, our greed, our fear. We look the other way when things turn sour, bury ourselves in our jobs, consume propaganda masquerading as entertainment. The message is always the same. Don't think, don't question. And what becomes of a society that's given up? It rots. Fills up with liars, cheaters, and thugs. Uptown and downtown. The suit in the penthouse is no better than the guy selling drugs in the corner. They're both doing whatever it takes to get ahead. Never mind the cost. Fidelity. Once upon a time, that's what defined society. People coming together in pursuit of common cause. To care for each other. To protect and provide. We took shelter from the darkness. And the things that roamed it. Community meant progress. But now, it's all backwards. We worship at the altar of competition. We build fortresses around ourselves. We fight, we betray. We have become the things we feared. You keep cleaning up after everyone, Batman, and no one's going to learn to take care of themselves. The ones that don't hate you, they'll start to rely on you, depend on you. And if something happens to you, if you get old or bored or die, then what? Or do you not consider the world that revolves around you? You're a hypocrite, running around dispensing justice, telling people what they can and can't do. You're ensuring Gotham's freedom, provided it conforms to your twisted view. Whatever pleases the bad. Is that it? You're not a hero. You're a despot. You don't enforce justice. You suppress it. There's a way to make this work. To show you that we share the same goals. Maybe I took things too far with the bombs and the threats. I can learn from that. I mean, you could be a mentor to me. And maybe, well, maybe I can teach you something too. Because I think you're so busy playing hero, you've forgotten what it's like for the rest of us. We're not all as strong as you. We don't have the fancy gadgets, the strength, the skill. But maybe that's the problem. You've gotten so used to the power, you think you're better than everyone. Above reproach. Is that it then? We're not as good as you? You know what? I take it back. I don't want to work with you. You don't have anything to offer. I think I figured it out. You didn't take me down because I broke the law. No, you took me down because you don't want the competition. That's what this is really about, isn't it? Let me ask you something. You ever wonder if you're the reason the city's so messed up? Because I have. A lot of us have. And I'm starting to think we're right.
cops investigating this crime should have a relay station set up. It'll look like a mobile satellite dish, probably on a rooftop.
Now you're running? Can't wait to... Whoa, where do you... Let's beat some time to this. Hi, boxed at the academy, creep.
I'll be at a disadvantage if I can't tap into the cops' communications. I should hack their mobile relay station.
Rubio, what's your 20?
On the balcony for a smoke with a menace.
Those men on the balcony, that could be my way in.
Shut case. Penguin murdered Black Mask and his lady friend. I mean, we found the bastard's stubby little fingerprints right by the bodies.
Yeah, we got Penguin now. Like to see him squirm out of this one. Fingerprints, 2 dead bodies. About to do some time.
Yeah.
Dispatch, confirm the body.
Who's got my back?
Wait!
Police believe Penguin murdered Black Mask, but why would he send me here if he was the killer? It doesn't add up. This crime took place days ago. The fire and the exposure to the elements make identifying the victims difficult. The male victim is wearing a black mask, but I can't positively identify him as Roman Sionis without a DNA analysis. Something I can't do in the field. I can identify the female victim based on her fingerprints. Tiffany Ambrose, Roman Sionis' girlfriend. Or one of them at least. She was no angel, long list of priors, but nothing to indicate she was the target here. The fire spread as a result of a Molotov cocktail thrown into the room. It may have been intended to destroy evidence. The shallow trajectory of the bullet suggests the shooter could be someone of Penguin's height. But the grooves on the floor suggest that the victim was killed by someone leaning back in a chair. This bullet was fired from a revolver. Ballistics analysis indicates a low angle of trajectory. The shooter could have been someone of Penguin's height. But the pattern in the gunpowder residue suggests the bullet was actually fired by someone lying on the ground. These fingerprints are a match for the Penguin, but they're on top of the soot from the fire. The cops were right. Penguin was in the room. These prints prove he was here after the murders were committed. If he didn't kill Black Mask, who did? The only thing I know for certain is that Tiffany's shooter was lying on the floor. But why? These white streaks are shoe polish. Whoever shot Tiffany was being dragged along the floor. Besides the victims, there were 2 other people in the room. Tiffany's shooter, and whoever was dragging the shooter. The location from which the male victim was shot may tell me more. DNA here doesn't belong to either of the victims. Whose is it? The fight broke out when someone startled the shooter. It's not clear who won the fight. It could have been either one of them. I should review the evidence to see if I can learn anything more about either the intruder or the shooter. Fabric analysis indicates the intruder was wearing a white suit or sport jacket. This fabric swatch could help identify the intruder, but I still can't identify the male victim's shooter. There's one impact area I haven't checked for clues. This DNA is from the female victim. The level of oxidation suggests it's been here for several days. If I review the evidence, I may be able to find out what she was doing when she was attacked. She was sending text messages to Roman Sionis about someone named the Joker. Someone killed Black Mask, but this crime took place several days ago, and I saw Black Mask earlier tonight. The only answers I have raise more questions. Who is the Joker? Was he the killer here, or is he one of the assassins? I have a body, an unknown shooter, and an unknown assailant who attacked the shooter. I need to match the DNA samples against the records in the National Criminal Database to identify who was in the room. Alfred, I need access to the National Criminal Database.
Well, the only way to do that would be to infiltrate the Gotham City Police Department.
Then that's where I'm going.
Sir, you'd need to physically hack into their servers. If you insist on doing something that foolish, you'll need a powerful, non-lethal weapon. I recommend coming back here to pick up your concussion detonator.
Not a bad idea.
Come in, 8-2.
Welcome home, sir. The concussion detonator is on your workbench. Remember, if you use that instead of your fists, you'll do less lasting damage to those police officers and civil servants.
Noted.
Well played, sir. You stopped the electrocutioner with a single strike.
I just used his arrogance to my advantage. A textbook move a child could have avoided.
True, but I doubt the rest of them will go down as easily.
If they do, we'll be eating that Christmas ham sooner than you think.
Come in, 8-2. Dispatch, Delta 4-4. Can you raise Delta 8-2?
Stand by, 4-4. Delta 8-2. Delta 8-2, come in. Delta 8-2, come in. Delta 8-2, report. Delta 4-4, no response from 8-2. Please proceed inside to confirm 8-2 status.
10-4, dispatch.
Master Bruce, guards have been doubled at police precincts since Loeb's murder. You'll need to find a way to sneak in that won't attract attention. Otherwise, you'll never make it to the server room.
Understood. Thanks.
Down at the plaza? Yeah, I heard. You saw the couple of we give them space to do their little arms deal. Then once the game drops
Someone bring the smoke bomb over here.
He's still breathing! Barely! That didn't throw itself!
Take cover! Take cover! Got him! Now track him! He's shooting at us!
Negative contact. It was nothing.
I'm staking out this door.
I got shot!
Someone's tossed that thing.
I'm gonna keep watch over this door. I got tagged!
The bat! Right there!
Damn it! Don't crowd in!
We got incoming!
Hostile contact!
Come on!
This door's covered!
I'm on the door.
Watch over this door!
Damn it! Start a grid search on my position! Suspect is using smoke! Who's that? We got him, police got him!
Available units call-in status. Possible assignment incoming.
Yeah, probably another water pipe bursting. Love to go take a look, but, you know, my shift's over. Loeb understood.
This won't be easy, but if I'm going to access the National Criminal Database and find out what happened at Lacey Towers, I need to find the server room without being discovered.
They're among the most dangerous criminals on record. Period. After interrogating Waylon Jones, we've learned that they're all competing for a huge bounty. The Black Mask is offered for the head.
Yeah, well, they were supposed to be
Must you be so brutal, sir? These are city employees.
They're as corrupt as they come, and they're in my way.
I wish you'd think twice about that approach, sir. You never know when you might need their help. At any rate, your objective is the GCPD server room. I've marked it on your map.
Man, I hate the homeless.
That's the... Oh! Yeah! Right in the jaw!
I won't be able to access doors like this with my cryptographic sequencer. I'll need to find another way. I won't stand a chance against that many armed men. I can use Deathstroke's remote claw to pass above their heads undetected.
Alright, listen up. While you jokers were playing cleanup crew at Blackgate, I was making us some money. I've worked out a deal with our pal Black Mask. If any of us can kill the Bat before the assassins get to him, we get the bounty. All $50 million. For those of you who ain't too good with the math, that means we all retire early.
I need to silently take down that guard in order to move on.
Get down there. Yeah. What are we waiting for?
All clear.
like any other scum. If we can't find dirt, we make our own. What if Captain Gordon allowed all the perks?
We're taking it! I got no...
Nothing special. I'm an officer of the law!
Reminder to all units, we'll be accepting donations and cards for Commissioner Love's family in the break room. Please come by and pay your respects.
So what does this disruptor of yours do?
Not you again!
Talk, or you won't be walking anywhere, ever.
No way! You gotta answer for dropping me off that rooftop, buddy!
No, you have to answer to me. How does this disruptor work?
Ask one of the pigs! They got it in evidence lockup!
How about we take a little walk up to the roof?
Okay, you win! It jams weapons, overrides electronic locks, alright? Now you gotta let me go!
How'd that work out for you last time?
Who told you that, huh? Your buddy Anarchy?
He will wipe this city clean of your filth!
Yeah? If he's gonna wipe things clean, he should start with you.
Suspect in our sights!
Think you can take all of us?
What the? My sight line's broke! Get the ranks!
You need to stand down.
Yeah, keep resisting. You got health insurance, buddy. Let's get Stop! We make the law in this town. My boot, your ass. You're racking up town. Backup's gonna come eventually.
Priority 1 alert. All personnel be advised. 211's reported on the ground. 622 on the premises. Repeat, priority 1 alert. Intruder in the building.
If I don't give this bastard what he wants, he'll send the tape to the press. What the hell am I supposed to do?
Priority 1 alert. All personnel be advised. 211's reported on the ground. 622 on the premises. Repeat, priority 1 alert. Intruder in the building. The criminals that you let off free.
He is the worst kind of criminal. The kind who thinks their actions are just... justified. Who acts completely outside the system.
The system is broken.
Barbara, wait.
Listen up, people. I want this bad bastard taken down ASAP. There's a big payday in it for us, so don't screw it up.
You can't enforce the law without the threat of force. Or even better, the use of force.
If I make it through tonight, maybe I would.
Converge on that sound!
Somebody call this one in! We need some backup! Hey, you alright? Hey! Firing! Suspect is over here! Now I'm looking suspect is in the wind! No, kind of.
That's what he's doing. Those outcrops! Shoot him down! See those
I don't like leaving it like this. Oh, no! Herbs up! What was that? That was your last one!
Tracking the suspect! Someone set me up!
I can't breathe!
All available personnel should be searching your quadrants for the 622. Suspect is 6'4", dressed in black, and has wings. What's the real?
Shouldn't you be searching your quadrant?
I'll leave that for the boys in SWAT.
Why's that?
Ain't you heard? Brandon made a deal with Black Mask. They're trying to kill the Bat and collect...
Hands where I can see them!
Priority 1 alert. All personnel report to your department head. Need a head count. A lot of people unaccounted for.
They're using a security protocol I'm not familiar with, and the windows are reinforced glass. The disruptor in the evidence locker might do the trick.
You really think you can mess with the cops?
Alfred, I can't access the evidence locker. I need an alternate route.
The evidence locker, sir? Well, according to these schematics, it adjoins an old elevator shaft which you can access via the infirmary. You should be able to break in from there. I've added it to your map.
All personnel, reports of our 622 on lower levels. Need security in those areas immediately.
It's gonna look like an accident, like Gordon lost control. What we need is a classic prison riot.
You want a riot? Let me out.
Easy, Tiger.
Crazy? How'd he do that? I gotta open that locker. How would you...
Good, you've made it to the infirmary. Now look for an entrance to an old elevator shaft. That will take you to the evidence locker.
Got it. Now I should be able to bypass the security on the server room door.
Priority 1 alert. Hearing reports of a prisoner disturbance in holding cells. Emergency protocols engaged. Priority 1. Riot in the holding cells confirmed. Emergency protocols are in effect.
Disruptor.
They're gonna let us out, or we'll make our own way out! Yeah. How about that? This ain't such a bad Christmas after all!
They're gonna have to let us out now. Got us some hostages.
Where the hell are the rest of the cops?
Maybe the back killed them all.
Time to jimmy this one. Arkham! I'll learn you! Who can help you now? What's your deal? Look at what we do! Special week! This guy's something else! Kick his ass! We can finish this! Freak on the menu! Let's do this! Merry Christmas! Kick his ass over you! You're not gonna get me! Oh! I think I can hit harder than you! I'm the victim here!
Priority 1, our 622 is confirmed in the holding cells, but also hearing that the right has stopped. Need a team down there to confirm. All personnel.
Clear,
clear! 622 has left the holding cells. Be on the lookout.
All right, call it in. Let's get him to Gotham General.
Will do, as soon as he stabilizes.
All personnel, report your 20 on Channel 3. Try to get a head count. See who's missing.
Easy. I need access to the National Criminal Database.
It's right here.
You must spend a lot of time here.
Cool poem box. You're bypassing the network security. But you'll need to physically bridge the intranet to the external telecom wires if you want to uplink remotely.
This kind of knowledge could get a young girl into a lot of trouble.
They run under the building.
What does?
The telecom wires. You can access them through the sewers. Wait. Why do you do what you do?
Because I made a promise. Get out of here!
Hold your fire!
You idiots, it's me! What are you thinking?
Who are you talking to in there?
Alfred, I'm on my way out, but before I can access the server remotely, I need to hack into the telecom wires under the GCPD.
You should be able to access them from the sewers which run below the building. I'll peg the closest entrance on your map.
Sir, they say the bat doesn't have a gun.
Penguin's man said the disruptor can be used to jam their weapons.
Ammunition. You're racking up time? This'll speed things up. Thinks he's some kind of...
Oh, God. Shouldn't have taken night duty.
Priority 1, 622 has left the shooting range. I need a status report. All quadrants, check in.
There he is!
I don't want to hurt you, but you need to stay out of my way.
Never.
Listen, I'm on your side.
My side? My side works within the law. My side doesn't leave suspects with broken bones and missing teeth. We've earned Gotham's respect.
If that were true, I wouldn't be.
Gordon, clear the line of fire!
Hold your fire. If he moves, take him down. You've got nowhere to run.
Move, Gordon! I'm taking him down!
This all stops tonight!
I've highlighted a nearby manhole on your map. Those sewer tunnels lead directly under the GCPD.
Good work, Alfred.
Oh, and, sir, do try to keep out of the muck down there. Remember who has to clean your suit.